dang, I'm a ghost. Here we go. Kitchen got it. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? What's up, chatteroonies? Oh shit, what's up, chatteroonies? Shit, what's up, chatteroonies? We draw Beast, and then we might draw Swamp Thing. If we got enough time for such things. If we have time for such things, you know. You know what I mean? Let's get to it. Let us get to it. Alright, we're gonna start with the 0. Zero uno. Baby alert. I don't even know how that song goes. Scrambled eggs. Ah. What's up, Brunson? Brunson, congratulations on hitting 2,000. 2,000? Congratulations on hitting that 2,000. Now get ready to live in anxiety as you watch that 2,000 jump up and down. Because you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that asshole that's gonna unfollow and then follow back and all that. And all of that. But just know. Can't wait. And I totally didn't mean to shit on your following, but it's a reality that can happen. I guess, you know, and the constant posting still works. To a degree. Probably a big degree. The constant posting still works. Happen when we hit 1,000. Oh yeah, see, so you already know. Yeah. Yeah, but the constant posting, I think, still works. Still works to a degree. I would say slower than it. It's not as. I don't know. Maybe it just depends on who you are and what you do. I forgot what I was saying. Posting. Oh, wow, what the hell? Yeah, that's weird. Oh, shiza. Okay, I'm putting this ink down and it's not. It feels waxy on. I think it's waxy on top of this. Posting Spider-Man definitely helped a lot. I think wasn't that Spider-Man also that helped out on 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 X2, right? X2's X Men 2 on Twitter, on Dwighters. Yeah, but what was I saying? Yeah, it depends on who you are, but and what you do and what you post. But I think you the following increase is due to you. Is partly due to the constant posting you do. And now I'm trying to think of like who else like constantly posts as much as you two. JG, but he hasn't been he started posting again on Instagram. We got that. Like Bomb post? I don't know if he posts a lot. He's been posting more now because of the Sewer Boys. Bill? No. Who else posts? Can't think of who else posts regularly. Out of the Ink and Drink. Out of the Ink and Drink crew. Oh, did you see Ink Pulp did an interview with Ink Pulp did an interview with Danny? I saw it's like, oh shit, speaking of some show, it's just Danny. I haven't watched it yet. I did watch the next. I know someone who constantly posts, but if I say I might be in trouble. Oh. Oh. I think I know. Oh, what's up, Bob? Bob just bookmarked that, yeah. There was this pirate book, Black Beth, that I wanted to get. I think it was 2000 AD that was publishing it. And there was a post that they made when it was released. You can get it now, 2000 AD. And then I went to the 2000 AD website, and I have not seen. I didn't see a link. And then they said, then I asked like, "Hey, is there a link to it?" It's like, "Yeah, it's on the website." It's like, "No, it's not." I didn't say that. I was like, I just left it alone. I know. Yeah, I think they posted it today. At least, yeah, it was today. I don't know when though. Sometime today. Well, Bob and everyone that's doing cards, I think. Um, Eric Rivera shared more cards. Did he share it with me private? I think he shared it with me. Oh no, he shared it on shared it out as a story between Eric's and uh the amount that Bill said he's gonna do. I think we're good with cards. I checked today. I'll check again right now. You know what? I mean, that's just reminded me I should post the link to Sewer Boys 2. As much as I think I'm doing as much as I can, I'm not, and then I know I'm not. Because the time-lapse stuff of the trading cards that I post on Instagram, I'm not saying that it's for, or not Instagram, I posted the time-lapse on YouTube. I don't mention Sewer Boys 2. I post on Instagram and I say those are for Sewer Boys 2, but it's not time-lapse. It's just a regular, just a final drawing, just zoom with a zoom in, 30-second zoom in to give some kind of motion to that ass. Here it is, Sewer Boys 2 and Piñot that. We gotta make up this comment out. Piñot. My brother used to say Piñot, and Piñot meant penis. So next time when you see my brother say Piñot, I'll do more if need be. Well, Bob, Bill said he was doing 20, I think he said on the SB2 channel on Discord. Did I say 20? No, yeah, he said 20. But if you go to the the spreadsheet that I made for the cards, I wrote 20, but I put it off to the side. If I do get all 20, that means I will take what's been given out of everyone else, and then out of the difference from everyone else's cards, I'll make it up with Bill's cards. So then at least it's, because it's evened out. Because if we use all of Bill's, then someone's going to get left out, and then that doesn't make sense. That's what I'm thinking. I can use all of the, I'm going to read it all right now. I'm going to use all 5 cards of Nathaniel's, all 11 of mine, 2 from Philip, 5 from Lego, 8 from Bob, 5 from Randy, 6 from Mike, Amon's doing 5, Eric Rivera's doing 8. And then the difference will be Bill's. Can we call him William? 47. You're 47 years old? Holy shit. 42. 40. Oh wait, that's 42 plus 13. It's 55. Built at 47 accounting. I don't know, whatever. I'll just take the difference of whatever we all did. I can't say it. I'll say it here, even though Bill's not here. But even if I message Bill, it won't, he'll read it and then he won't care about it. But he won't care that I'm saying this right now, but that's why the spreadsheet was made. That's why the private chat on Instagram was made, so that everyone knows what everyone's count was. And then you wouldn't have to overwork yourself and draw as many cards as some people have. One person has, one bill has. He's just a bill on the staircase. Not even the staircase, just on the steps. Bill on the steps. He's probably doing some right now. Yeah, probably. Let's get back to this base. What's up, Quran? I gotta get these skybox cards done. I got like so many to draw. Oh, shizen. What's up, Quran? Thanks for watching. What characters are you drawing? And enlighten us on these skybox cards. Sip of this coffee. Chemo B in the place to be. Licking nuts and sucking BUTT. Who do I have to stroke to get a blank card? I don't know, maybe Mike or Bob. Or just just cut up a 2.5 by 3.5 Bristol or vellum, any paper of your choosing. Oh, by the way, Chemo Strathmore, yeah. Monster Masterpiece by Skybox. Oh, what characters are you drawing, Koran? Nathan Compos. Them some shrubby bros. I know, this is like Jack Kirby. Oh. It's me, Jack Kirby. What's up, Beige? It's me, Jack Kirby. Oh, badass, Beige. It's me, Jack Kirby, coming from San Diego, you dumbass Beige. The part I hate about doing these, I love talking to you. I might be talking a little bit too much, maybe way too much. When I do that, I pause the drawing. I stop drawing. And then the bitch thing, the thing I need, the thing that I pay for it because when I'm editing these time lapses, I try to edit out as much pausing, pausing, non-drawing video, and try to keep all the drawing footage in like Flynn. Oh, I can identify Burt Reynolds' Beast. What's up, Brett? Number one, Brett. Oh, you're the one that said AJ 47. I thought it was Brunson that said AJ 47. Red. Koran, I've done all the classic monsters. Might be running out though. LOL. Ooh. Yeah, Kirby Beast, and he's not getting royalties from the Xavier Institute. I told Charles, you know, I also write too. I write these books. I write these science books. I'm Hank McCoy and I write these science books, but Charles takes all the credit. And that's the type of person that Charles is. Someone that takes all the motherfucking credit. He's one, like he thinks he's a small motherfucker, but he's not. Eh? Oh, my stars and garters. Bay! I don't know. I don't know how hot my mic is, but can you hear Mother? I'm Hank McCurby, and that's Stan Xavier. I call him Stan Bitch Ass. That's Stan the Bitch Ass Xavier. That SR-71 ain't gonna pay for itself, eh? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna write my books, but then Charles gets all the credit. I'm writing about mutant genetics. Because I ain't trying to be a mutant. Oh my. Commission Erwin to draw a card here. Where do you post? Oh man, just so many comments. Comic, where I forgot where I even left off at. It's brutal talking. Oh, Nathan, you concur, huh? Do you indeed concur? It's hard for me to draw. Watch this. Because when I draw, when I draw and I talk. Oh, see, I can't even do it. When I draw and I talk, I'm trying to concentrate on my lines. And I can't concentrate on the lines. And then when I start to draw, sorry to whoever's getting this drawing, the lines aren't exactly the quality of line that I want to achieve. That's why, as you can see, I'm slowing down the mark making. And what I've just previously done with the cheeks, not the hatch lines, but the cheeks, cheek lines, those longer lines, I pressed down. I added pressure on the micron so that I wasn't like right here. See, I'm pressing down. I'm adding pressure to it, to the mark making, so that I do not deviate from the pencils. All right, I'm a hack. Where do we leave off at? It's brutal talking and drawing Brunson, Jack Kirby, Beast, and he's not getting. Oh yeah, I read that. Chemo, comic book, Bob Ross. Oh, you're talking about Bob the Ross Kirthy. That's who you're talking about. Koran. Where do you post and sell your cards? I post on Instagram, but I'm not. I sell them on Store Envy. That's where I do the commission. But this in particular is for Sewer Boys 2. That's in the pinned comments. These cards that I've been drawing these past few streams are going towards the Sewer Boys 2 campaign. I forgot his camera on me. Sewer Boys 2 campaign. This is me. I forgot what my name is. And these cards were offered as an early bird tier reward, where for the same price of the book, the digital copy, a bookmark, and a sticker, you would also get a random trading card along with it as a early bird incentive, and that was only available for the first 24 hours, which might be a tier that we might continue for the Ink and Drink projects going forward. We'll see. I guess it just depends on who's running those projects. For the first 24 hours, you can get a card for the same price. Get a card with the regular tier for the same price, early bird tier, which you know is the early bird tier. But then you can also get a card as an add-on, and again, you would get a random card by a random artist drawing a random character. You wouldn't necessarily know what you were getting. You could see the examples though. What's up, JG? What's up, Tito Miranda? JG Artworld. JG, are you in the chat? And we kept the.
Dude, you have to stop telling people you have a micro
We kept
dick.
the best X-Men character, Babiste. If you say so. If that is your favorite, what's the other three favorites you have, Tito? Yeah, my uncle, I forgot my uncle or my aunt, I forgot who would sing it. Or he would say it in such a way they used to say Beauty and the Beast. I thought that was the funniest thing. And then my cousins and we would all laugh because it sounds so funny. How much is a card commission? Is 20 for the card and then $5 for shipping within the US. Drawing. Oh, commission Erwin to draw a card here. Okay, I was supposed to put a link there. Okay, drawing and talking into bed. It's reading the comments that kills progress. Oh yeah, maybe I should stop reading. You know, I need a. I think we all need. Who would be like a producer or a mod to read the comments? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, bring up. And then like bring up stuff too. That's what we need a mod to do. Because I'll bring up the store envy link. You know, I'll just bring up the card link. The bad thing with the when streaming live is that everything else lags. So the time I'm talking right now is the time it's taking to load the store envy websites. Okay. Glow your eyes. Haven't heard that in a long time. JG, glow your eyes. Cable Beast Sabretooth. Oh, okay. I almost drew Sabretooth, but I didn't. Someone else drew Sabretooth. That really stopped me, but I almost drew Sabretooth. I drew Cable and oh yeah, you just saw the beast. I'll show you the Cable in a bit. Let me just get this link up. Okay, we got that. There it is. There's that. You can check that link out for the cars, but if you haven't checked out our Instagram or our Kickstarters for our comic book remix Sewer Boys, please check that out. Sewer Boys 2. What the heck is that? What is Sewer Boys 2? Sewer Boys 2 is a comic book remix. What is a comic book remix? Comic book remix is where a group of artists reinterpret a story, a classic story, and draw it in the way they see fit, in any way they see fit. Changing the context, changing the layouts. Sewer Boys are boys from the sewer. That is exactly correct. Here's the beast. Alright, here's the Cable. I'll take a quick look at what we've previously done. Let's take a quick ass. Like a motherfucking quick ass look. It's been some time now. We can cuss now. Anyway, you can cuss on the comments too. I don't know if maybe YouTube takes it out. If anybody checked out Chicken Coop tonight, it was a good episode. It wasn't on Brent's channel. It was on the Chicken Coop Show channel. No spaces in between. That's what Micah read. It was a good episode. They did it about mothers. For this past Mother's Day. There's the Brood. Bob first drew a Brood, and then Amon said that he was gonna draw a Brood, and then Mike said he was gonna draw a Brood, and then I say, me too, I draw a Brood too, and then Randy said like, I'm not gonna draw a Brood. Okay, that's fine. But I think most people that are doing the cards drew a Brood. Apocalypse Now. Warlock, I keep calling him Legion, but his name is Warlock. I might add a little bit more black down here just to separate these planes. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll forget and not. Bob is referring them back to sleazoids. I refer to other things as sleazoids. I'm talking about you, you're a sleazoid. There may be a widget app bot that will read the comments as you scream, as I Starstream. Oh, does anybody have a Transformers podcast called Starstream? Because they should. And I returned to calling them sleazoids. I think wasn't there a rap song where they say sleazoids? I don't know if it's Grandmaster Flash. Here's a Lady Deathstrike. I like this one. I like this one. I like Omega Red, but the bad thing about Omega Red, but don't snitch on me, alright? I can snitch on myself, but you cannot snitch on me. Is that as much as I like it, not everything's aligned. Look at the nose. Center line of nose to the teeth, okay, it's fairly there, and then to the eyes, it's okay. But then, like, if you put the center, if there's a center line going up, from the center of the nose going up, vertical wise, or I guess diagonal wise, it's not lining up with the omega sign on his headband. Well, we'll chalk that up to like it's moving. It's an image in motion. Here's Rogue. We did these yesterday or the day before, I forgot. Cable, we saw that before. Wolverine, I had to align the eye. After I took a photo, I posted it on in our Discord, and I noticed like, oh, that eye is off, so I added some white to fix the eye. Just pointing out the flaws, you know. You can't get everything right the first time. Ilyana is okay face. Something's wrong with the face. I don't know if I think the proportions might be off in such a way. But then I added afterwards, taking the photo, I added more white to fill out the sides of the hair, the head, so that there was already enough room for the ears. But I think that the hair needed to be just poofed out a little bit, so it wasn't, you know, straight down the cranium. And oh yeah, we went to the world has enough podcasts. Yeah, I think so. We gotta be really good podcasts to have new podcasts. But come on, Starstream, TFW Starstream. We'll go back to this. Thank you, GG. And if you're in the comments, everybody gotta be following each other in the comments. I'm pretty sure everyone is an artist here. You can try to post a link, but I don't think Instagram posts links from comments. So just put your Instagram name. If I have time and if I can stop yapping, I'd like to ink 8.5 by 11 waist up drawing of Swamp Thing, which was drawn recently. That is going to be used as an example of commission work. Hopefully we can get to that. Tina Mariah, no way. Who is your favorite X-Men character to draw? My favorite one to draw of all time? I drew two. Oh no, I drew Apocalypse 3 times, so it might be Apocalypse. Although I did like drawing the page 14 scene with the villains. I should just have all this stuff ready now. As much as I think I have the stuff ready to go, I need to. Well, stuff that mic that is related to the show, although we can't show it off all the time. Do I like showing stuff off? Of course I do. My drawing. This saber-tooth was fun to draw. Drawing the muscles and the proportions. We're drawing muscles on this stream, guys. No, we're not. We're drawing a beast's face. Muscles on beast's face. But this, I like the drawings that I did here. Some not as much as others, but some I like to drawing more than others. Oh, you like the night? Oh, the Nightcrawler fort. Yeah, thank you. Strong guy. Oh yeah, I haven't drawn a strong guy. What's his name? Guido or something. I like the finish, the chrome finish on Silver Samurai. See, Black Tom. It's like, what are you gonna really do with that space that he has? It's whatever. And then this one is straight up just. I redrew the pose of Nightcrawler, but what else could I do with this Azazel? You know, this was fun drawing the Angriest Warrior as Warpath in place of Thunderbird. That was fun to do. Drawing the Callisto. This is the very first thing I drew on this page. Callisto in place of Storm. It was fun to draw. It took forever to figure out the muscles on the arms. I kept changing it up. I kept changing it up. And then drawing Juggernaut. Could you not have fun drawing that? And then the Magneto playing with the magnet. Playing with the magnet, I don't know why I added that, but I had to do something with him. Adding a little rhino on the bottom of the feet. These were fairly fun to draw. Emma Frost, just Emma Frost. The hand was like so difficult to figure out, but I just went with it. How do you make Pyro interesting? Just give him buck teeth. I did the mirror effect on Sinister here, inked it traditionally, so it loses some symmetry. He's fun to draw too. I just don't draw him a lot. Apocalypse again. Yeah. Big guy, big mouth. That's one to draw. And then Beast. Or Dark Beast. Dark Beast. How did you learn anatomy? The first stuff is from comics, learning anatomy, noticing stuff there, just noticing art that I liked as a child, and how artists approach drawing the body in different ways and taking it all in. Oh, who's your favorite X-Men? Oh, what about Strong Guy card? Your Nightcrawler is good. Oh yeah. Oh, I should have shot the Nightcrawler. Let me bring that up. Sort of a Stephen Platt, David Finch style. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, kinda. I like Finch. Finch said he took his style from he learned a lot from Bisley. I like more Bisley Sam Keith. Oh, and then anatomy, and then like learning anatomy outside of comics. My cousins gave me, well, the eldest cousin gave me Bern Horgarth's anatomy book. Learned a lot from there. I'll draw that. I'll draw it constantly and ever so incorrectly every time. I learned a lot. Here's the Nightcrawler page that Ultitron was talking about. There's the Nightcrawler fart, Bam fart. And then notice how the Bam fart travels all along from that first panel. Like that's how long his fart was. I wrote a list of like people that I liked, just so that I can remember their names. And take a screenshot so you can see. As a kid, I wanted all books to be drawn by Simon Bisley and Sam Keith. And then in my teenage years, I found out about these guys from my cousins, and then I was like, okay, everybody needs to design characters like these guys, but draw it like this. But also draw it like these guys too. And then comic book wise, all these are masters. Mobius, Jeff Darrow, Alex Toth, Topi. Topi for black and white and line work and textures. And using textures as to indicate light source. Render shadows and light. Alex Toth. Removal of all texture. Staying on line, only black and white shapes. To compose pages and panels. Darrow for detail. Mobius for detail as well. And both of these guys for composition as well. Mobius has very like clean composition. Alex Toth, clean composition, but he adds a lot of shadows to create his composition. Okay, we gotta draw some more. And then and then along with the anatomy stuff too, I took 5 or 6 semesters of life drawing at Long Beach City College with instructor Stanislav Orlovsky. Now what he did teach during those classes was how to approach drawing the model. And he would offer advice as how to what to pay attention to. But he noticed when you were trying to figure things out, he would leave you alone. He would only come in at the end and mention where you should focus on your drawing. That's why that's why I like him. But if you're really off, he would stop you in the middle of a drawing session and ask to either draw on top of your drawing with I think he had tracing paper or something, or he would just grab another piece of paper. And draw on top of that. And the guy that used to draw Lobo in the 90s. Oh yeah, Simon Bisley. Yeah. Simon Bisley and everybody that was doing the that type of style. Glenn Fabry. And I forgot the guy's name. It's not Keith Murray. That's a rapper. Oh wow, we're almost done with this, huh? Then now I haven't done any life drawing stuff in a while. I want to. Would like to do that again because even though it took those 5-6 semesters of life drawing, I'm still getting thrown off on how to draw the body. I'll show a Batman when I'm done with this. Before we get to the swamp thing, I'll show a Batman, and that took me. And I don't know if. Oh yeah, maybe I can see it's on. I drew it on Procreate, so I'm thinking I don't do the video thing on Procreate because it takes too much memory. I turn that off. But it does keep a record on the time that was spent on each drawing, and we can see. Now, trying to figure out pricing. I think I figured out pricing, but this kind of throws it off. Spending time to pencil, that's obviously, you should charge that, right? Of course you should. Others say you should. But spending time on drawing and then using that, accounting that for the price, my pricing would just be, it would be too high. I don't think anybody would want it. So I've made it just the amount of time I spent on inking. Is this it? Do we add black streaks up here? You know what? Or maybe we don't know. We can add just a little bit lines in certain sections just to darken it a bit. My parents keep the TV on for most of the day, and I don't know if I'm hearing the song on the commercials or the song's just in my head. Now I forgot what the song is, but there's like a Stevie Wonder song that's been stuck in my head this whole day, and I don't know if it's from the commercials or if I was just thinking about it. Let's surrender more down here, shouldn't it? It seems like we should darken this up a bit. Do we? Then we gotta darken that down there. We can darken this down here too. But Bob, everybody, I appreciate you all for joining the sketch card drawing. I think everyone's gonna dig it. Honored to be invited, yes. I gotta go back into life drawing. I know, JG. You learned so much from life drawing. What I learned from life drawing is that I still don't know how to draw the body. Because the model can just be sitting with their both feet planted on the floor and their hands on their lap. And you'll still find things. I'll still find things that I haven't considered. The way the muscles and the fat does on the body, and what the skin's doing and hiding or revealing. Because I'm always like trying to think of like, okay, all these muscles or all the muscles, how I think the muscles look like. I think I know what they look like. And then when the body's sitting down, it's like, oh shit, what does the muscle look like in the thigh area where the thigh bends? What does it look like now? You can see it in the standard view. When the muscles move, they change shape. Do you work digital then ink on paper? Yes, I do, Tito. I work digital then ink on paper. You know what? Okay, I'll give you the example. I'll show you the Batman. Because there was a point I was trying to make with the Batman. Well, yeah, we're gonna see how long I took on this Batman, the drawing, the penciling phase. I took a little bit more because I had to fix the after I sent it to the computer. I noticed that the bat symbol wasn't aligned, so I aligned it again. Let me see if it's. I would be so embarrassed if it's not aligned. Okay, it's aligned as much as I think it needs to be. Dude, I'd spent. Total stroke. Oh, you want to see how many strokes I made? This is for chemo. This is how many strokes I had to make. I make 8,013 stroke. I spent 5 hours on this goddamn on the pencil phase. Almost 6 hours. Let's just say 6 hours is 58 minutes. There's the Batman. It's gonna be on 8.5 by 11. So I'll draw this digital. I'll lay it out digital. I'll pencil it digital. And then I send it to the computer. I'll send it to the computer and print it out. Print out the blue lines. And then we ink on top of that. This one was all traditional. I just went with it. It's a headshot. You make it, you close in on the headshot. I don't really need to make up a pose thing. But then like things like this. And then I fairly kept to, I didn't really measure out the asymmetry with this. I usually do, but I didn't. Something like this, I can't keep to a symmetry. Well, I can't manually draw out the, or mechanically draw out the symmetry here because 3/4. But I had to just draw the center line and figure it out. I think I drew this nose a little bit small than it should have been. And I kept messing around with it, and I was trying to stay within the proportions of the eyes and the mouth. But yeah, there's that. And then here's the oh wait, I gotta make sure there's no secrets. This one's gonna be 11 by 17. Sans color. Let's see. Here's something that's like a roughed out. I'll lighten this in one layer, and then on a new layer I'll tighten it up with the final pencils. And even during the final pencils, like this one, I was still with the final pencil layer. I was still sketching things out, so you can still see. There's that shape for this muscle. I made it round. I'm not gonna ink this lower round curve right there. What else do we sketch out? Maybe kind of this knee is a little too simple. I'll add more shadow or texture render shadow things down there. Sometimes the lines I print out, I don't ink the whole thing. Oh, and then what was the other one? The swamp thing. Swamp thing, same thing. But this one is what I kind of usually do. Is where I keep it. It's fairly rough. Most of it's there, you know. I know where not to put lines and I know where to put lines, but none of the stuff is super definite. But some areas it is. Obviously, you gotta draw the face just like the way it is here. These lines, you're not gonna ink all of these lines. But it's kind of giving you a guide to how to render this surface if you wanted to use those lines. You know, like close up like this, you don't know what the fuck it is, especially because it's Swamp Thing, so you kind of keep it abstract. It's still not even. But then again, like I look at this and think, what else could I do to this? Also, this drawing too is influenced by Art Adams. It's referencing art. I'm thinking of Art Adams. I don't know. I don't think I really fully referenced Art Adams in this one. Very tight lines. Thank you. Bob, I would like to do some live drawing again, but haven't found any option venue that works out with my life schedule, location, etc. And I don't want to have models. You can drink. What's up, Jared? JG says, what's up, Jared? I think this is done. Right? Can we add some little, these little things? And then we'll get to, I really want to get to the Batman, but I gotta finish the Swamp Thing because that's the first one. That was completed before, Batman. We'll get Batman too. For the commissions, I want to do 8.5 by 11 headshot, torso, and full body, and then the same 3 options, but 11 by 17. I don't have anything. Oh no. What I have already done is an 8.5 by 11 headshot. That's a Terminator head. Terminator gun. I got a gun, Terminator gun. And then I got the mid shot's gotta be Swamp Thing, full body, 8.5 by 11 is Batman. 11 by 17, the only thing I have laid out is that Beta Ray build that you just saw. That's gonna be the full body. I'm kind of cheating because it's not really the full body, but it's the whole body, not a full body. But who's keeping track of semantics. And if you are, call the police. Then I'm not really doing full body. I'm only doing a whole body. Okay. Whole body is head, head and hands and feet. I don't have anything for mid torso for 11 by 17 or headshot 11 by 17. I'll take suggestions though. Brunson brought up to look at comic art fans and look through their commissions, as well as look at their popular keyword searches, and it's mostly here like I think the top two are Batman and Spider-Man. You draw Batman and Spider-Man. Those are the most ones that always get yeah, I get at least search for. Head, hands, and feet. What the hell is that? It's stretched out. It's stretched out. Did it? What is that? Did it stretch out the emoji? Okay, let's go draw. There's that. This is the last one. For now, I guess. You know what? Probably the last one, because Bill took up the rest of it, so we don't need to do anymore. We'll go through them again, like real quick things, okay? Oh. I'll turn this light on. Antonelli's. I also want to do more book flip throughs. I just haven't done them yet. I don't know which book I should do a flip through. I guess it almost doesn't matter. I can just flip through any book. We'll try to do a book that that's hopefully not already had to flip through yet on YouTube. Now some Japanese stuff maybe. I don't think there's been flip throughs of that stuff. I need it. I need it. I need it. Thanks, Jared. Remember to hit that like button and share and subscribe and like that ass and suck a butt.
Then what, nickel? Kapooyah! Kapooyah!
Okay. Turn the middle light off so we don't get blown out. Pull out Swamp Thing. Fun fact about Swamp Thing, I printed it out twice because I forgot. I couldn't find the first one. So when I couldn't find the first one, I thought, you know what, maybe I didn't print it out. I just thought I printed it out. But then in actuality, I did print out a thing. So now I have two Swamp Things. I just turned one Swamp Thing over and I'll just use that as a blank sheet so I can print something there. Another drawing that I could do on an 8.5 by 11. So let's see how I can do this guy. Blown out. Swamp Thing. Here's Batman in blue line. I'll add these to the sketch lines. I guess I should do that. I'm gonna add it after I ink it. All right. Here's an apocalypse. that I'll be doing on a YouTube show. I don't know if we can announce such a thing. Some of you already know. But sure, I'll be drawing that on. There's going to be another Sewer Boys that's also going to be on that show as well. Oh, whoa. We got an update from Brunson. Collector Express, Brunson is inking the piece now. I did see a little tease of it in Brunson's stories, if anyone's curious to know what Brunson is currently inking. And again, I forgot to do a StreamYard link for this. I don't know if I should do a StreamYard link for this or not. I'm too scared, Jared. But maybe we will. I just don't want anybody to troll the motherfucker, you know? You gonna brush this? I think so. I'm scared at some parts, JG, like the face. The facial features, I will use a I'll pull out a 08, a 03, and a 05. We'll use those, but everything else for this is probably going to be Pentel Pocket Brush, I keep forgetting what this is called, the Sino Pen, Brush Sign Pen Artist. I don't have a forward, oh, not to do this. Bitch. Brush sign pen and a bunch of I'll be using a white acrylic pen as well. Come on, bitch. I hate that I have to use. There you go. Oh, now it wants to. Yeah. Brush sign pen artist. I believe this is a Pentel. Oh no, it's not. I don't know what this is. Asian character. Oh, it is Pentel. Just look up Pentel brush sign pen artist, and then your acrylic painter. Recommended by Brunson, recommended by Marcus Georgia. Oh, maybe I can turn it this way. Damn, you still can't read it? Oh no, not this. There you go. That is the weirdest thing. Oh, you know why? Because it's in metal. Or because it's chrome. Because it's silver. It's because it's silver, so it's picking up all that light. Oh, whatever. Okay, now I gotta turn this. The lamp that I used, that was a room lamp. Room lamp. Very cool, bro. Apocalypse's drawing reminds me of an old school X-Men action figure. Oh, yeah. I did use Bart Sears' Apocalypse design. I was looking at it. I didn't outright use it though. But that's one of my favorite toys as a kid. Apocalypse 2 from ToyBiz 5-inch series. Nice. Jared, can't wait to see it. Brunson, JG, Pentel needs to send you some. I love my Pentel. Who makes the microns though? Sakura. Sakura. I need a sponsorship from Sakura. Oh, looking something up. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up the Bart Sears thing. Yeah. You can look up Bart Sears. I think you can look up Bart Sears Toy Biz. It might show you a bunch of stuff that he designed for the X-Men line. I sense that there's like a love-hate thing with or love him or hate him, love it or hate it thing with Bart Sears online. I don't see why people would hate this art style. But again, it's just like drawing big muscles. It's fucking cool as fuck. I showed this on the previous stream. Like these toys, along with I think Transformers and He-Man were like my first two loves, and I still love those things. But Turtles and these X-Men toys, that's when I started to notice the art of it. That's like, and then later on, as an adult, learning the names of who designed this stuff, or I guess like the teenage years and to adult, like finding out like, oh, these are the people that are making these designs. David Arshowski doing the turtle designs, rest in peace, he passed away recently. He did like the badass, crazy, wacky, gross looking turtle toys. And those are the very same reasons why I like those other ones. Great time to get X-Men figures, yeah. BC, is it Swamp Thing? It is indeed Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing. You make me want thing. You make everything swampy. Swamp Thing. Great time to get X-Men fix? Oh, most definitely. Those were the days, man. I only got those X-Men figures because it was Bart Sears. If it wasn't a Bart Sears, I didn't want it. I got chode because it was Bart Sears. Actually, I didn't get a lot of X-Men stuff. My cousins were getting that stuff, so I lived off through them. I had Wolverine. That wasn't a Bart Sears design, but I got that Wolverine because it was the blue and yellow colors. Is so cool, and it looked better than their first Wolverine, the brown and tan. Although I like that design, I didn't like that toy. Collector Express, Motu and Transformers were my favorites when I was little, and still some of my favorites. Yeah, me too. Same. I still have the Primes. Keep forgetting the Commander Size Studio Series Prime on my desk. He's standing on top of the trailer. I don't have a lot of shelf space here, so I have desk space, but I shouldn't have desk space. I should use it for, do real work stuff instead of just having toys. Whenever I still have it. So I have that. My favorite Transformer of all time might be Brawn. Although I always want Prime though. They don't always make a brawn all the time. But if there's a prime, I will pick that up. Jason Lego, what's up, Jason Lego? Thanks for watching. Jason Lego, go follow him and his friends Isaac and Jose on YouTube. Comic Cave. You gotta pick the right one though. Right, Comic Cave. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss another Swamp Thing song. Next up, Brian Seeger and Willie Nelson with On the Road, on the Stage. Thank you for listening. This is KOST, Coast 103, where hip hop lives. Brunson, I haven't bought a Transformers figure in about a year. They are getting expensive. The one that I'm so upset that I missed out is the Jared, you might know which one this is. You might even have such a figure. Is the it's a Decepticon helicopter that was that had a symmetrical design, but it was a helicopter, and it looked like there was going to be two cockpits, but it's not. Like the other one's like tucked in on the belly side of the copter. It was purple. It was like magenta and like a blue turquoise were the major colors. Maybe there was some yellow in it. It's expensive now. I checked it on eBay a while last back. It was expensive, and I thought they were going to reissue it, but I have not seen such a reissue. It was either like a War for Cybertron or War for Earth, one of those series. I always Jared says, I always think of the Swamp Thing cartoon theme song whenever I see him. Yeah, me too. It was such a Wild Thing song, but replaced with the Swamp Thing. I know. That's the only thing I really knew of Swamp Thing as a kid was that cartoon. The cartoon was very boring though. I did not enjoy it. And I only had one figure from the toy series, which is the glow in the dark cactus Swamp Thing. Okay, see how I said I was going to use a brush and then now I'm not. Because I'm skewed. Brunson, I want that new Prime prototype we were. Oh yeah, I know. I was looking at it again. You know, I think I shared it before, but it wasn't in color, and it didn't look good in color. But now that it's in color, it does look good. I kind of like that they referenced a bunch of different versions of Prime with the weapons. I guess the design too. Like it comes with his War for Cybertron axe, but I think he also has an arm axe as well. Jared, do you have any thoughts on that new? What's it called? Like MPG 17 something Prime? I almost bought the Transformers 1 to watch, but I didn't. I watched the new one more episode of Andor. I enjoyed it. Things are still setting up. Wait, where was the color? Oh, weren't we looking at a colored version of it? Braun's one of my. Oh, Braun is one of your favorites too. Yeah, my cousin had a Braun. Maybe I think I liked it because I didn't have it, and I wanted it, and I saw it at my cousin's house. Actually, I don't know if he's my cousin or my uncle, but I saw it at a relative's house. I was like, damn, I want this one. Even though it didn't look like the cartoon, it was just a neat transformation. His head is at the bottom of the car. What am I looking up? Oh, MP. Oh man. Oh, I'll just go to TFW. TFW 2005. It is the year 2005. And they had a bunch of licking and sucking the Decepticons on Moonbase 1. Every time I lick a Decepticon Prime. I'm trying to look for it. Jazz to Moonbase 1. Jazz here. Prime taking a good licking. That's good to know. Iron Eye transformed behind that building. Come on, where's the MP? Or do I just look up? Can I just look up Optimus Prime? Where's the search button? There's a search button at the bottom again? Keeping that search button at the bottom. Is that their way of hiding things? Oh, it's on Hasbro Pulse. Okay, we'll go to Hasbro Pulse. See, that's what you reading those comments pays. You pre-ordered it already? Isn't that thing? How much is that thing? Where do we live? We live in English. Here, Transformers. Transformers. Where is it? Of course, I can't find it. Where the hell is it? There it is. So fucking stupid. God damn. 174? Are you kidding me? Is this thing made out of metal? Oh, you can see me. It's that song playing in your head right now. Oh shit. I like the cab, but the back is... Man, how come they always make the back look weird? The cleanest back... the truck that I can remember currently is the movie Prime from the man, not the... It's from the... Where Prime first looked like this. Is it Bumblebee? The Bumblebee Prime. Had the cleanest back. But kind of flexible plastic though. Oh yeah, that arm, the cannon on the shoulder, that is cool. Dang, this is cool. 174 though. How tall is it? Wow. Oh shit. Sorry. Let me turn this off so it's clear. You just straight up just see his legs. The back is clean. And you put all that shit there. Oh, even on the here too. Oh, so you can have him hold the axe and have a blade arm. And then the blade arm could be holding the handheld axe. And then if you were Smart, you would peg this underneath. Oh no, you can't peg it underneath something, no. Or I guess you peg that onto the shoulder. Wow, 174, huh? Oh shit, it's sold out. Yeah, that was so cool though. Third party Magic Square has a great G1 Optimus Prime. They are doing another release in the movie colors. Yes, I've seen that. Yeah, I think Brunson. Did Brunson post that one? Brunson posted another one. And I was also kind of thinking of getting the, probably not though. I do really want it though. The conversion kit, Jared, on the Studio Series Commander Class Prime, where you could give him the Dane Warren Johnson Megatron arm. $40. From time to time, when I can't find anything to watch on YouTube, I'll just turn on the Venice Beach live cam and just have it on. I'll just look up periodically. Bob, are you still thinking about Bill's contributions to the cards and what to do with them? I guess I am. Maybe we'll get lucky and someone's like gonna order a bunch of add-on sketch card add-ons. We can use all the Bills. You want me to get... Let's see. Let's sell... I'll see. I'll get it if I can sell either one of these. Swamp Thing or Batman. Swamp Thing and Batman. And Batman. Oh, wait. How much is my commission price? Maybe I can go a little bit lower than commission price because these weren't full commissions. But my commission prices are... I think they're my regular prices. Oh, well, okay. They're a little bit higher. This waist up, 8.5 by 11 waist up drawing, part of the helicopter. Black and white, or ink line only. That's 125. I can sell this for 125 plus shipping. Shit, I'll do it for 100 plus shipping, and I'll buy that the upgrade kit to light our ass. To light our darkest asshole. I'm supposed to be absorbing a script and thumbnailing, so I'm procrastinating. Oh, you better get to it. Better get to it. If you want to plug it right now, Bob, feel free. Oh, see, that's what I could have used with the streamer. You could have been plugging away. You could have been plugging away. Plugging away your projects. Tina Miranda, thanks for the stream. Gotta go. Thank you for watching. Apologies for giving some time to the toys. I know this isn't a toy stream, but that's what I like. That's what I like. That's what some people like. I like their Express Brunson. Some of them didn't like this. They love my Trump. They love Trump. They say he's the best. But that's what I like. And then I feel compelled to look it up. Because sometimes I can't do that. But sometimes I do, and I what's the things that is going in my head right now is you see this section, deciding if I just use the pencil pocket brush to fill that in, or do we go Q-tip mode? And doing all this work down here, this section right here, I don't know how much of that is going to stay, because I don't know what it truly looks like with the with no black. Yeah, we need to add some black. We need to look at that shape, compare it to what we have, and see. Forgot about Bill. Sometimes you forget about Dre. When the move to this is a bunch of gibberish, I mean better than if we forgot about Bill. Sometimes they're better when I talk, but they got nothing said. Nothing comes out when they move the lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. When they forgot about Bill. Okay, there's a little piece of hair. It's gone. Okay, I'm using a pen tool because I don't want to set up the India ink because I'm impatient. Showing that. That's what that look like. Tell me what it look like. See, there's like look like too much of this. We'll just knock it back down just a bit. Looking at the monitor, it's like looking at the drawing with a different set of eyes. And as much as I'm removing the white sections here, I may still go back in with the white acrylic pen and add more. I have to see it. I can only do that when all of this is covered. Again, looking at here, can we do a close-up? Real quick close-up. Give you an example. Billiard. I jump in the pool, play some billiards. Oh, JG, thank you for that tiger knee tip. I tried it out, and I kind of got it. It's weird. It's a weird movement because it's not even like a circle. It's a full diagonal. It's like a diagonal. See, I'm using the big one. I should move to the small. Let's go move to the small one. I need to hold. I usually hold on to. From the other hand, I usually hold on to a bunch of these other pens so that I can just quickly switch. But this one is really just these two for now. But for now, I'm just only gonna hold this one, the sign pen. Jared, I've been tempting to get the 18-inch tall version of the knockoff. I have that one. I love it. It's displayed. I've only posed it with the pelvic thrust, and we even have it, or did it fall off? No, I don't think I have them holding it. I mean, I've never transformed it. I don't think I'm ever gonna transform it. You see, here's an example using the blue line as more of a guide rather than the final pencil. Because even like black areas can still be filled in with white. I just don't know yet. Because we need to fill in all the potential black lines, shapes, and such. Is that one you put under the... Well, yeah, that's the one. It's so big, it's like a baby. I want... Man, god damn, I want that Lewin. I want that goddamn... How much is a Lewin now? It's gotta be 600. 500, 600. God damn. If only you could put the 6-inch figures inside that Lewin. I'm pretending this 18-inch is a 6-inch scale for now. But with that Lewin, you know it's not. God damn it. Let's go look at that real quick. Real quick. See, I need on my OBS, I don't have it all set up where I can just immediately go to a different website or window to look at things. Or does this show Z link for it? Can you still buy it? No. Oh, shit. Oh, you can buy the Nemesis colors. But let's just look at the... Is there pictures of it scaled with anything though? The Lewin is basically MP10 Optimus Prime, but in 6-inch. There's a YouTube video. You know, that MP10 and the first Masterpiece Prime had a fairly clean back of the truck. Didn't it? I mean, the feet were still sticking out. Were they? Yeah, the feet were still sticking out because they used the toes as the lights. But it was flat though. That back of the truck was flat. But I like the movie one because the movie one tried to implement that circle thing for the trailer hookup thing. Optimus Lewin Prime. Optimus Lewin Prime. Oh, it's the scale with the regular B10. Look at that. It's half of those guys' bodies. Every light on the Lewin lights up. God damn. Do you have that? Oh no, yeah, you said you wanted to. Do you have a Lewin, Jared? I want a Lewin. Oh, there's my cousin. There's my cousin. Look how happy he is. He turned into a full-on cartoon character. I think this video, there's a video that was showing it. Oh, there it is. This is the one I saw. Ben's Collectibles. Man, remember him? What happened to him? But there it is, scaled with a British Spider-Man. Captain Britain Spider-Man. God dang. God damn. Looking at that shit and I'm like, oh shit, god damn it. Okay, maybe I want to see the face. Using the blue line as the guide while manual now in real time figuring out, or not kind of figuring it out, but just applying pressure to the ink, to this pen, to this brush pen, applying pressure, decreasing pressure to give different alignments. It was warm today, not as warm as previous days. I think yesterday or Saturday we Long Beach hit 90 at the highest. You're listening to the Coast 103.5 where hip hop lives. The Lewin is based on the MPP-10, yes, which is based on the oh, what the fuck? MPP-10, which is based on MP-10, just 12 inches. And they lengthened the lower legs to improve proportions. Oh, that's why. Because the arms were still as good as the MP-10 was. The arms were, the forearms were too long. But I don't think there's any way to do it. They had to do it that way. Oh, what's up, Jacob? Thanks for watching. Do you draw all these first before you ink them, or do you get them online somewhere? Just wondering because I want to practice inking. These ones I draw. I draw the pencils, the layouts and pencils digitally. And then I print it out. And then I ink it. You want to practice inking? You can go to, where could you go? You can go to Comic Art Fans, look for pencils there, go to Heritage Auctions, look up your favorite artist, they might have and then look up if they have pencils, or you can just turn inked pages into blue line and practice your inking there. I would also suggest practice your inking by doing exercises where you stay very true to what's been inked. So if you want to learn how to ink like Klaus Janson, might be a bad example. If you want to ink like him, print out his ink lines, you match it. But also keep in mind that the mark making you're doing isn't exactly how an inker applied those lines. If you can figure out what they used, then yeah, I tried that too. But even still, like, keep in mind that the lines you produce are not exactly the same lines that the original inker has done. Another exercise you can do is with those blue lines, you can ink it like the way they do, or stay true to their lines, but also in areas where you feel like it, you can also embellish and add your own lines, adding the lines where you think a section needs a different treatment of lines. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, I think those two. You probably find more stuff on Comic Art Fans, but the quality varies. Sometimes it'll be a small resolution image, a low resolution image, or I guess a decent resolution image. But sometimes on Comic Art Fans, premium members will upload high res images. You'll get lucky and you'll find those too. Heritage usually posts as high res images. Also, it's usually the final inked drawings are what you'll usually find. You might find pencils, but those are a little bit harder to find. Now, I am not going to, if I can remember, I am not going to ink the rim, although I already did here. I'm gonna try not to ink the rim of this one thing, so I could color everything in the back black. And then we'll have a strong silhouette frame around the character, or a rim light of the character. Collector Express, what was Brunson? I'm very surprised I haven't seen anyone paint that 2-pack Punisher blue. Oh yeah, that is crazy, huh? Yeah, isn't that one guy? There's one guy on Instagram that always adds ink lines. Looks kind of messy. Sometimes it looks cool though. That guy should have done that already. Thank you. Your drawings are awesome, dude. Thank you, Jacob. The company that made MPP-10 also made a Megatron in the same scale? Oh man, yeah, that would have been cool. Damn, imagine holding that. The gun mode of Megatron. I'll say it again, the only thing I don't like about the StreamYard link using StreamYard is that it lowers the resolution. Because it would suck if no one goes on. And then this live is in 720. Or are we that spoiled that we expect everything to be in 1080 or higher? Man, I can't. I don't think my computer can take streaming at 4K. On Parallel Universe, I think he streams at 4K. Or he reviews at 4K. Collector Express. Maybe Hasbro will do that with the Punisher when they bring back the VHS. Oh, yeah, maybe that. Yeah, that is true. Brunson also said that too. Hopefully, Brunson also said, hopefully he's more blue and less green in the show. Oh yeah, he was green. Yeah, they're doing that whole. Yeah, they like their green for black. Oh no, but although Venom was red, blue and red or black. In a way, or highlights in the highlight section. The thing I like about drawing this Swamp Thing is that you can pretty much do anything with this as long as you have your anatomy, almost not even anatomy, loose anatomy, but play with your proportions and then just add this. Look, you go zoom in on this, it is nothing. What is that? That is nothing. But once you pull it back and you give context to it, a face and the shoulder, then it looks like a something. Close up. You don't like that grain that they use on the show, Brunson? Punisher? Did he have the bandana on the show? Also, Jared, gotta give shout out to JB. He calling out Nostalgia on Box for showing his face on reviews. I really hate that. I was having a conversation with Brunson about it too. People putting their face on screen. Then Brunson brought up, like, there's other people that put their face on screen and it's not so bad. I can agree to Brunson. Agree with Brunson. Yeah, I know I make jokes on here too, and I don't. It's funny to me. I guess I should also recognize that it's not funny to everyone. But I'll be the hypocrite and say, like, man, people make jokes on their reviews. It's not funny. Not funny, but they think it's funny. And I guess there is an audience that does think that thing is funny. Goddamn, to cut to yourself, to have a dedicated camera that you can cut to yourself for a review of a toy, unnecessary. Thanks. Thanks, Jared. Brunson, yeah, he had the banana. Oh, he had the bandana, it was bluish. Oh, it was bluish green. Oh shit. It could be also big and plug. Brunson's going to Heroes. This would be his first convention, I believe. His first convention, his first time boothing, vendoring at a convention. First time offering commissions for a convention. So if anybody's going to Heroes in North Carolina and is looking to get an affordable commission, go hit up Brunson. Sure thing, Brunson. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. I hope it's a good show. I hope you make a bunch of connections, and I hope it would also be cool if people found out about you at the show too. Yeah, Brunson's coming up. He making big strides this year. I can say that. That's all I could say. Collector Express. When I watch toy reviews, I like to see the toys, not the reviewers. LOL. Yes. Exactly. I cut to yourself. You know, and I could be seen as a hypocrite, and I probably am. I am on camera. As of now, I am on camera drawing this thing. I don't have to be, but I think it's helping the algorithm to a degree, showing that there is a human on screen, and I think that helps get people to stop by and check out what's happening here. But most often, people doing drawing streams, they're not always on screen though. But I will say, when I upload the Ink and Drink live streams from Instagram to YouTube, YouTube will automatically grab a frame and use it as a thumbnail, and they will always grab a frame where it's someone looking directly at the camera every time. And it's always been usually Jason Lego. Oh yeah, is Jason still here? It's usually Jason. For whatever reason, it always grabs. Well, yeah, I think it's because Jason is the one that's has the most time talking on camera on the Instagram live streams or the Ink and Drink live streams. So since he's mostly looking at the camera, then YouTube just grabs that automatically. So if YouTube's grabbing people looking at the camera automatically, then I think being on camera helps. So that is the counter argument. But my main argument is still If you are someone reviewing toys, why are you on camera? It's not about you, it's about the toy. If you desperately need to be on camera, then do it in the intro when you're introducing the toy that you will be reviewing during the video, or you do it in the outro, where you give your final thoughts. Man, if you're giving your final thoughts, like put them in, show the toy still. No, maybe I'm just totally wrong about this. Maybe I'm being a total hypocrite. Am I being a total hypocrite? YouTube has excellent taste. Jason Lego multiple. Yeah, go to the ink and drink thing. I don't pick the image that YouTube uses, but I will manipulate it because I'll upload the live. I'll upload the live, and then after YouTube picks the thumbnail, the auto-generated thumbnail, I will grab the image of that and then make a new updated thumbnail for it with the text, the logo, the text with the date of the taping or the live, and then for the image I'll use the same one that YouTube picked. Glenn Webb was the best toy reviewer. Yeah, Glenn Webb, rest in peace. Shout out to Glenn Webb. I think he did good articulation too. Yeah, he was another one. He kept to the toy. It was only the toy that was on the screen. Before, see, I think there's a little bit too much white spots happening here, but maybe that's okay because as a whole it's not too noticeable. But what I'll also do from time to time, I think of my head, I have to pull my head out, give some distance to the drawing so I could see the drawing as a whole, because there's been times where I really concentrate. See, look at this nipple. This is not supposed to be a nipple. I can like spend a whole drawing session with my head close to the drawing, and then when I give myself distance looking at the drawing and noticing all the incorrect proportions and anatomy and having to correct it all. Since we're down here, let's just finish this arm off. How much time have we already spent? He was a great customizer as well. Oh, I don't remember his customs. Did he show those off too? Damn, we're already at 2 hours. Let's go see real quick. Go check his Instagram. I know he likes Spider-Man. Oh dang, this Punisher, remember that one? Oh shit, it's Ryu from Street Fighter. Does he post his customs? I don't see any customs. Did he want this? Robo does a good balance of switching. Yeah. Yeah, Brunson Brunson mentioned that too. Robo does a good balance of being on screen and on. Yeah, that was Brunson's argument. Brunson's argument was that Robo does have a dedicated mic, or a dedicated camera that he switches back and forth to, but he's not as obnoxious as other people are. Maybe that's the thing, huh? Maybe some people are just more obnoxious about it. I'll be honest with you, Jared. When you go live, that's usually the time I wake up, or I've been up for like 2 hours or an hour before you go live, and I was like, I'm ready. My body is not ready to go on yet. I should go on though. Where are you at again, Jared? It's 2:07. Okay, so you are. Damn, 2:07. Thank you for watching. You are in. Oh yeah, you're in the East Coast. Oh, that's right. You're in Virginia. You're all the way in the East Coast. You're too east. Can you see? Oh shit! Can you see Canada? Where the hell's Virginia? It's up there. Oh no, you're not. You're like the middle. You're in the Middle East. I see it. You're just above North Carolina. You're right on top of North Carolina. I kept looking at Maine. It's like, that's not Virginia. Are you working on stuff now, collector? Or you're just hanging out? Where's everybody else from? JB and sorry, I don't remember everybody's names. Toy store guy, the guy with the purple room, purple room glasses. He should be asleep, yeah. Thank you for watching, Jared. I appreciate it. Brunson, I was laughing because you said you're up there while looking up, but I forgot. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jared's right there. You don't see him? Let me put. I can't point the camera up because the camera won't let me point up that way. I can point up like this, but you can't see Jared. Jared, why have you forsaken me? Oh, shit. I don't know if there's much to learn on this one. It's just a accumulation of lines. Maybe this shows. This is showing how much I'm treating the pencils. Again, using the pencils as a guide, not necessarily keeping true to the exact line weight and shapes of what the pencils are. And that is because of what this character is. Swamp Thing, that you can pretty much do anything with building, designing the character on the sheet, and the nature of his design allows you to pretty much almost do whatever you want. You know, doing that, doing this is something we need to see if we can figure this. Maybe better just stay close to it. And oh wait. While you do that there, making this line here now is the our rim light. Let's see. You can do a quick, not even test. This is final. All this is all sales are final with this one. All results are final to a point. To a point. We can always add white back in here. Let me just finish this section off. Even after, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Do I either go with the white acrylic pen, apply that in, or I go in with a micron pen and add some little bits, like this. Could you do this with With the brush pen, I think so. Is it easier to do it with the micron pen? Most definitely is. That was a 0.5. Let's do a 0.3. I think what we really needed was a 0.3. But here's the example of what that will do. For this rim light. Rim light, neon lights. Be like that, and then just imagine the rest of it. I'll waste my ink here just to show you what I'm trying to go for. Rest of the background is just going to be done with India ink. Okay. And then we'll add it down here too. This thing, because this is in shadow, I don't know how to approach that. I think it'll be a rim light, but there'll be more shadow mark making lines down there to represent shadow. We could do this. I think I might do something like this. Also, I think holding the drawing utensil at a distance, what is this, almost 2 inches? 2 inches, maybe 1.5 inches, I think, like 2 inches away. Easier to apply light pressure, but still, you're still able to push, right? You can push it down so you can get rid of pressure, but you can go super light because you're so far away. If you're really close, I think you can still draw a small line, but your hand gets grabbed. Or you can add small lines. There is some control in here though, huh? Might have been drawing holding this thing the wrong way this whole time. Why I am restricted in movement. I have to move the whole. I will have to move the whole arm if I'm holding it super close. I'll hold it far away. I only have to move but a flick of a wrist. Okay, let's get back to comments. Trying to finally get the splinter cell. Oh, I saw that in the stories. I hope you do, and I hope you do, Bob. Sounds like dude reviews the toy versus reacts to the toy. Oh yeah, that's what they should have called it. They should call it reacts. Reaction. Toy reactions. Oh, also, I guess everybody here, but maybe even more so from Jared. What do you think of the word toy tuber? I don't like it. Let's go back to Jared's thing. Yeah, I do like the react though. If they pivoted and called it react, then it would be appropriate, but I would still be against showing your face on camera just to be a face on a camera. ToyTuber is gross. Why does it sound gross though? I don't like it either. ToyTuber. Let's go back to its comments. Collector Express says, I was working on some custom stuff earlier. I started on an alternate robotic arm. Another robotic arm, my god. For your mammoth character. How many mammoth characters have you made? I saw, I don't know if you said it in the stories or if you said it on the stream, but you made another one for your friend, your mammoth guy. I commend you though. But it's crazy the amount of time that you can do multiples of the same figure. That is crazy. And then you even have resources, or you have the figures to do that. You got that many Wendigos? That's wild. Jared also says, I need to shoot some toy reviews and custom showcase. Oh yeah, that would be cool to see. But my ADHD kicks in whenever I try and just end up working on custom. Oh yeah, I know that too. I have to write things down multiple times. Can I share this? Oh no, I won't show that. Oh, I can show this. I have to write my stuff multiple times. Reels, gotta do reels. I gotta do Batman pencils. I gotta draw Beast, Swamp Thing, ink. I have to write that, and then I write it multiple times too. Like the previous one. And me rewriting it is either rewriting it and usually updating that list. I'll do that. Webinar. Saber time. People don't use webinar. Bob, are you saying you don't like the word webinar? I haven't seen that word in a long ass time. People have been using video essays though. I still see that. Either I still see that or it's coming back. And I think that might be coming back in place as a way to substitute for webinar. Webinar, yeah. Brunson said, Collector Express, your custom Punisher video was good. That's how I found your channel. Oh, I don't know if I watched that or not. Yeah, I know, but that ADHD feeling. Oh. I don't know if I have it or not, but I might have those tendencies. Yeah, even though I write down those lists, like other stuff will pop up. Yeah, I don't know what popped up today. Something did pop up. I think it was yesterday. I don't know if anything's popping up right now. Let me see. No, nothing's popping up. Bob, just those weird terms they come up with that are annoying for some reason. I know. Podcast is okay for some reason. Yet no one uses iPods anymore. Yeah, that's just... That is just the way language moves sometimes. Something sticks. I think it's also the sound of it too. I think the word toy by itself is fine and accepted culturally, but that oi sound is I think there's like what do you call it? There's an aversion to it. Like it as in the word moist. A lot of people don't like the word moist. Doesn't sound nice to them. And then to put toy and then to put a toy and then a consonant, a hard consonant followed up in the same word, it doesn't feel good either. Toy tuber, the consonant of T. But man, if you said toy tubes, because there's a tube of plastic that is attacked as an accessory, is that fine? Toy tube? Or is it just a connotation of the meaning that it is a toy person, a toy reviewer that is on YouTube and having the cutesy term of calling it toy tuber? Maybe that doesn't sit right. It's got to be a combination of all of it. You're a YouTuber. If you're on YouTube, you're a YouTuber. But even still, some people don't even like that term. Do you, Bob, identify as a YouTuber? Do I identify as a YouTuber? I wouldn't identify as a YouTuber. I do live streams. I'll post video. Oh, cool. Moist critical. Cool, Brunson. I made an alternate head for that Punisher a while back. Oh, you did? Brunson, toy tubing sounds like an activity of sorts. It does sound like an activity of sorts. Oh, you're a toy tuber? I haven't added a dislike for toy tuber. There used to be there was a 3D Retro had a YouTube channel. 3D Retro is run by he had a store here in California, Burbank adjacent. What city was that in? Not Culver City, some other city. And they had a brick and mortar. One of the people the main owner of 3D Retro was or is still Ben Gretzky. He owns Zerzanicon, but when they were doing YouTube for a while, they had a podcast show where they would have their friends on. They would, pretty much just advertise upcoming shows or upcoming toy releases, vinyl toys. 3D Retro focused on a lot of collector toy stuff. They had action figures, but they're mostly toy collecting stuff as far as vinyl toys went. One of the segments, they also had a puppet guest. That's the thing, and that puppet guest guy, the guy that did the puppets, he would have a segment where it was like Men on Street videos, where that person would go to different different toy stores, and that's the first time I heard him talk about ToyTuber. Damn. The puppet guy came up with the word ToyTuber. Well, that's where I first heard it. It's like, I don't like this puppet guy. And then he came up with that. That was like one of the first times I heard the term ToyTuber. Because he was even I remember him like even questioning the term himself, like toy tubing. Should we call this toy tubing? Dude, am I a toy tuber? I'll stop talking about it because, and as much as I hate it, this is like probably the most times I've heard it. And I was saying it the whole fucking time. Oh my god. Exactly, Brunson. You meet a girl, you say, I'm a toy tuber. Hi, I'm Brunson. I'm a toy tuber. And you're listening to the Coast 103.5. You're listening to Coast 103.5, where hip hop lives. Here's more Sade. There must have been a window by my side. If my wife finds my toy tube, it's over. Oh shit. Is it clobbering time? Jason, what the fuck is this? What's what? Is this yours? Yes. Is this your fucking toy tube? Yeah. How many do you have? I just have one toy tube. Fucking Jason, it's clobbering time. Hi, I'm Ben Grimm. You're listening to Coast 103.5. Here's more Sade. There must have been a window by my side. Bob, did you ever listen to Coast 103.5 as a teenager? What is Coast 103.5 now? Coast 103.5 in LA used to be our, what was it? Smooth jazz. It was like contemporary music. It wasn't pop. It was kind of pop, but for like adults. They would play stuff like Sade and the like. You know, like there must have been a window by my side. Chill. I remember as a kid I would listen to Coast 103. Because sometimes I kind of like the music of Coast 103. But you wouldn't dare tell your friends you listen to Coast 103. They come in the room, hey, you listen to Coast 103? And like, no, I was listening to Power 106 where hip hop lives. Shit. Fuck. Bitch, why you trying to stop bothering me? If you were growing up in Southern California, in the LA basin, you'd be listening to, if you're a cool kid, you listen to K-Rock 106.7, Power 106, KPWR, where hip hop lives, 92.3, The Beat, and then what was the other one? 93.1. Man, I forgot what it's called now. The other hip hop one. Well, what's KNAC? KNAC isn't that news? Funhouse Show, Pelagreus. Yeah, I wasn't that cool. I didn't know about that. K-Day. That's the one, yeah. We're DJs. We're king and queen. You remember that? Power 106, Lozano on the loose. Dude, they had Power 106, and one of the DJs was Lozano. It wasn't really a DJ. You know, it's the people that play the music on the radio show. His name was Lozano. He tried to make it as an actor, and he was on some show. I think with the girl from not Party of Five, Melrose Place, something like that. They had a sitcom. I guess he was a comedian, but he was a DJ on Power 106, and there was a song from oh man, the guys that sing, is it PM? Not PM Dawn, but the guys that sing Back to the Hotel. There was a Power 106 exclusive song where they gave a shout out to Power 106 and a shout out to Lozano. And his tagline, Lozano's on the loose. They said that in the song, but I think it was like some whatever company that owns Power 106 on that nationally. That song probably gave shout outs to every radio station under the whoever owns that Power 106 thing. But to have a DJ's name get a shout out in the song, I thought that was crazy. Does anybody remember that song? Back to the Hotel. Metal. Oh, KNAC was metal? How did I not know that? Guess I wasn't that cool. Maybe I wasn't even allowed. I didn't really like metal as a kid. I grew into it. Didn't really like Metallica. The ones I like, and I still like, is Cannibal Corpse and Morbid Angel. But I don't think Morbid Angel still does stuff. Cannibal Corpse is still making stuff. Got into Entombed kind of recently. Look how much time we're spending on this goddamn Swamp Thing. I want to finish it now, but it is 11:38. I think I'll spend another 20 minutes. We go to midnight. I have spent a lot of your time right now. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes. Maybe we can make it kind of an even 3 with the next 20 minutes. Station was in Long Beach. We're in Long Beach, though. That's cool. And what are they now? We have the Jazz Station in Cal State, 88.1. I remember taking that brief semester. I think I spent 2 semesters maybe at Cal State Long Beach and taking my cigarette breaks. I would take my cigarette breaks near the entrance of 88.1 because it was the place that no one went, and it was so quiet. It was so quiet there. You could smoke a cigarette in peace. Nobody was there to bum a cigarette, ask for a cigarette. Smoke there in peace. I would go there, you know, like after studying in the library, walk outside the library, take a few steps to the side of that front of that building and smoke. No one knew about that. At least I never saw anyone there. I could go there and it was always empty. That bench was always empty. Fun fact: the concrete benches in Cal State were made by prison inmates. Bob, you never listened to Coast 103? Then later, now on K-Earth. K-Earth is a station that plays oldies, and then now they've been starting to play, for a while now, they've been playing 80s and 90s stuff. Like, that's oldies? That's not oldies. You gotta play fucking Beatles and James Brown. That's oldie. What's sold Spanish station? Oh, not sure specific music genre, both before death metal came to the forefront. Dear Lord. No, unless waiting somewhere. Okay. Any toy news this week? I did not see, or last week I did not see anything. Man, and oh well, I guess the biggest news is that no tariffs on toys. At least that was claimed by Toy Shiz. Made a post saying there's no tariffs on toys. Big Bad Toy Store also said that everything that was pre-ordered, that has been pre-ordered, the prices will be honored. No tariffs on those either. Someone I saw, I forgot whose channel. I think it was Mad Hatter's channel. They this is before the no tariff thing, but they were showing Super 7's in stock items had a tariff charge on it, which is weird. But at the same time too, I don't know the whole thing. I kind of think that their in-store stock stuff is not really, it's not really in stock. I think what they're doing is that they're saying that it's in stock, meaning that it exists. And if it is ordered, that they're ordering from an overseas stock, which they had to ship over. Which then that makes it like they're still lying, because it's not really in stock when they call it in stock. Oh yeah, but my first complaint, I need to get back to my original complaint, is that Big Bad Toy Store still doesn't have the toys that I have on pre-order. I have one thing out of the many things that says that the release is May or even April. Only one figure is in the pile of loot, and that's the Masterverse Roboto. That I already know that I'm not gonna really like. Am I gonna cancel it? Oh, of course not. Gotta keep it in there. I'm gonna like the design a bit. I'm not gonna like the articulation. Oh, anybody want to talk about how much they hate the film photo leaks from the filming of Masters of the Universe? I love the New Wave, K-Rock, And the oldies, Kareth. Oh yeah, Cola. What station is that? I thought that was gone. Collector Express, that was campaign that the toy community started, no tariffs on toys, but they did announce that tariffs on China has been dropped down to 30% for another 90 days thing again. They keep saying the 90 days thing. Yeah, Blanca is not in yet. Dude, Maximum Spider-Man that Jared already got from Big Bad, I think, too. I still haven't. That's not in my pile of loot. I did cancel Sagat because I already have a Sagat. Bob Saget. I almost kept the Sagat in there just so I had two. It's like, oh, maybe I can customize one. But now I turned it in. For some reason, I want like two of those Street Fighter things. Like, no, just get the one. Don't be selfish, just get the one. Looking good, you gotta go investigate weird sound in house. I enjoyed your stream as always. Thanks, Bob. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time. Hopefully that sound is nothing nothing dangerous. What does it sound like though? Does it sound like this? Coast 103.5. Oh, 94.7 the wave. That was like world music and smooth jazz. Okay, we have a third of it to go up here. Oh yeah, I forgot I was saying it was third of it to go. We got 13 minutos. Let's see how much we can get done within that time. Sometimes I'll listen. Some people will upload old radio broadcasts. Anybody listen to that? Because sometimes DJs had their own shows. But they would post. They would play stuff that they were into and not, things that weren't dictated by the radio station. There was a show called The Wake Up Show, a 92.3 hip hop radio station that played R&B too, hip hop and R&B. But there was a show called The Wake Up Show that played late at night, either on, I think it was on Friday midnight. I forgot who the DJs were, but they played Eminem before he blew up. They would have freestyle battles on the show. Dude, they have freestyle battles where you called in. I think it was them. Maybe it was another show. Now I'm thinking it's another show. But they would have a show where you would call in and you would battle another person. And they would have a recurring champion. So that recurring champion would have to come on every week to defend their title against a new freestyle person. But it wasn't freestyle. It was always pre-written because it was always, you could just tell. Sometimes it was just too good to bring a freestyle. Oh yeah, there would be a freestyle session on the Wake Up Show too, but it would be what published the recording rappers already, recording artists already, and they would come in, plug whatever, and then do like a freestyle session over a beat. But you know, if you're a fan, sometimes you can like pick out and like notice like, hey, they're not freestyling this because this is what they say in whatever song. But man, when the freestyle was good, it was good. Well, most of it was written. There's some people that would really freestyle. That show was so big that they sold CDs of those freestyle sessions. I think Eminem went on too, and he did a freestyle. And yeah, I think he did. I remember he was doing something about. I remember there was a line, I forgot what the actual line was, but he was referencing firefighters, and it was like, oh shit, firefighters. He said firefighters, but he said he was putting you out or something like that. Big Bad Toy Store, no charge on pre-orders was up to a certain date, and I believe the date. Oh, damn, really? I just saw that email like last week. Brunson, I don't remember any of my local radio stations, but I do remember hearing the moo and oink jingle in the morning on the radio. Moo and oink. Did I just play that? Moo and oink. Moo, moo, moo.
I
can't find it. Oh, there it is. Entertainment has also raised prices on stuff because of tariffs, even on stuff that doesn't have tariffs. I don't fucking get that. Why they do that? What they do? They smiling. Why did they do shit like that? Do they think we're that stupid? And Jared, is there a place that I can pre-order things and get them early enough? Who is your go-to? I always seem to get things late with Big Bad. Or is it because I'm hesitant on ordering something, so then I order 2 weeks after the listing goes up, and so then I'm getting it later. I don't like that I have to automatically pay for it on Entertainment Weekly, on Entertainment Earth. I know, but sometimes with Entertainment Earth, it is free shipping still, though, so which is nice, but it's not always every time. It's not always every time. It's not always every time. I don't know where to order stuff. I haven't been buying stuff, though. I mean, that's a lie, but toys. I got my pre-orders, but I haven't pre-ordered anything recently. I think the most recent, it's either a Blanca, or I think it might have been a Godzilla that I pre-ordered. Let me check. Big Brad. Check out the big brands on Brad. I got 15 things on pre-order. Gotta cancel those, right? Dang, goddamn. Oh yeah. The last thing I pre-ordered was Hyatt Toys Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah 1991 Godzilla Hokkaido previews exclusive action figure standard grade for $50.99. That's supposed to come out in May. Let's see if that happens. Another item the second item that is estimated arrival for May 2025 is the Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers Blanca 1/12 scale action figure standard grade. Still not in the pile of loot. Another item that's not in the pile of loot but is supposedly getting released this month, May, is the Mythic Legions All-Stars Barodoc Ogre Scale Action Figure Standard Grade. Another May release, Marvel Legends Maximum Series Spider-Man. Another second quarter, Super Action Male, Blank Body 1/12 scale, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Storm Arena Ken 1/12. That's second quarter. That's second quarter? July 2025, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Storm Arena Ryu. Okay, those are, everything else is July, August. Amazon gets their stuff kind of early. Those ones I need, see, that's the one I gotta like, I have to do those. I have to pre-order those day one because those usually go out quickly, huh? Maybe I'll just do that then. Try to do Amazon. I was happy to see that Loose Collector is going to be making. Oh, he's continuing the license, huh? Youngblood, you say, huh? Did you get the other ones? The first ones? Is it Cabot? Cabot and who? Wolf? Blood Wolf? I kind of wanted them, but I did not end up getting it. I still want his wolf, and I still didn't get it. I kind of want the Bigfoot. I was like, well, why do I want that? I contradict myself a lot. I am trying to just stay with characters, with figures to use for reference, but I'm wanting to get the whole line of Street Fighter. I'm pre-ordering the Godzilla designs from Haya Toys that I like. What else am I contradicting? I'm still getting the blanks though. Whenever there's a blank that I like, I will get that. I'm waiting for that buff body guy from whoever is making those buff body blank figures. They usually show him with the old man head. I think that's like a smiling old man, old Asian man. I'm still waiting for the buff lady figure. Where's our buff lady figure? We're getting one. Yeah, the Adam one. Yeah. Oh no, not that one. There's even a buffer one. I have the Adam. Yeah, the buff body from Roman Key. You know I got that Adam. Here you go. See, he is dancing. He's doing the morengos. This is Buff Adam, and I am doing the morengos. Good evening, I am doing the morengos to you. Good evening, I am Black Adam, and I'm doing the morengos. Yeah, the Roman Key one. Definitely just bought the Ultimate Iron Man forever. Oh my god. The fuck are you gonna draw that? What's that fucking drawing of Ultimate Iron Man shit? You made a grave mistake with that. Do not post that figure in Discord. And I tried liking that. The Ultimate Iron Man, I just could not. Holy shit, you needed it. You heard him last week. You'll like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, we need those sound bites. I don't think I have that. Oh no, do I have it? I need it? I don't think I do. No, you made that. Bronson, right?
Buckle, 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 buckle.
I need to be straighter.
Ooh. Stupid bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh, we do have it.
I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it.
I passed on the first two Rob Liefeld. Oh, you see, you passed on those two. I was surprised about the Youngblood announcement since Liefeld doesn't own Youngblood and Supreme anymore. They are owned by Platinum Studios now. But now, Liefeld did a book with, Liefeld just did a Youngblood book. He's back on it. Maybe they're letting him draw it, but they still own it. And at the end of the book, Supreme shows up. Spoilers. Okay, story time. Oh, this is what I always look for this. Figure God has to do. If the figure can do this, then I want it. The figure can do this. I want it. Look how much. Look how much back it goes. I want it. Subtle, but very minimal shoulder. That means you just gotta fake it out. Multiple hands, I don't have the hands. I can't grab the hands real quick, but there is multiple hands. Oh, this is what I used for Batman. I was drawing that Batman. Doesn't do a full, no full flex on the leg. You gotta figure that out yourself if you're drawing it. Which Mofix Dark Knight Returns did you miss out on again? The black suit one, but I got on Amazon. They had the blue suit with Carrie Kelly. It was $85. I opened it once and I never. Oh, here. This is what I did with it. I put his other mask, his mask down, but I put it in the front, so it's like a bib. Alfred was my bib. I really wanted the black suit though, because the black suit one looks cool. Last February, the head of Platinum Studios was on my channel for UltraCon, and I mentioned Liefeld figures and that people would love Youngblood. Ooh, is it you to think? Are we to think you? We've already been over. It's already 12:05. Guess that's it. Damn, we could be talking more toys, huh? Okay, for real, next time. I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming. Maybe I can stream tomorrow. Maybe I can stream tomorrow, but I don't know. It just depends on if I'm awake to do it and if I feel like doing it. I wish I had I should. I mean, I should just have a schedule. Except I need to walk, and I haven't walked in a while. And I usually like to walk around 5 or 6. Get home. Or walk for an hour and 30 and get back. But then I always get tired, and then I don't feel like streaming anymore because I'm tired because I walked for one goddamn hour or an hour and 30. So I'm just a lazy head. I need discipline. Is what I need. What I need in my life. Oh, what I need in my life. But tomorrow I will, let's see, we'll try it out. I'll set up a StreamYard. Oh, I don't know if I can ask this question. I'll ask it. You don't have to answer it. Collector Express. Or if anybody has advice on this, please let me know. The head of Platinum Studios was the head of Malibu. Oh, and is Prime like your favorite character of all time? The advice I need, the question I need to get answered is, what do you do if you put up, what do you do with an unwanted person that has hit your StreamYard link and wants in on your stream? What do you do? What do you do then? Have you ever encountered such a person? That's the thing I'm more concerned about, deathly afraid of, is someone annoying. They mean well, but they're fucking annoying. I think everybody here that's in the chat right now, you're most welcome on the stream. But you do know, you have your people that you do know. Either they're not on your stream, but they might be in some social website, you know them at some capacity, that you do not want them on your stream. How do you go about doing that? Navigating that? Do you just ignore it? Just end the stream. You can boot them in the StreamYard. Oh, but then they don't, like, won't they get offended? Like, hey, how come you booted me? No, I'll just say it right now. Jared, why did you boot me from StreamYard? No, I'm just kidding. But wouldn't that happen? Like, wouldn't they say, like, hey, how come you booted me from StreamYard? I wanted to talk about my toy tubing. Here, please let me talk about my toy tubing. Just end the stream. What if we just end the stream just like so abruptly? Oh man, Brunson, that was fucking the funniest joke you just said right now. Yeah, Jason, I'm having a pretty good time here on this stream. All right. Oh shit. Okay, well, that's it for tonight. Bye. I told people that we were at the guest limit. Oh, that's very good. That's a good one. I'll have to keep that in mind. Brunson and I were watching someone's live stream, guys. We're watching someone's live stream. Live stream. They're streaming live, okay? Just get that in your head. They're streaming live. And they just abruptly ended their stream. They're talking about, we were asking that person about comics. He was answering Brunson's question about comics, the state of comics today. And that guy said, like, I don't like comics today. I don't get it. He wasn't into it. He was not into it. And then he just said bye. Were they live? They were indeed live. It's like me just doing this, like, yeah, and answering, just reading comments, like, can you just block? You could just block it, and you could just block them, but, like, wouldn't you just get the message later on, like, hey, why'd you block me? You didn't see me on the stream today? Oh, okay, bye. And I just end the stream like that. That's what that person did when Brunson and I were watching it. And I kept questioning. I was like, that's it? I think I just ended it just like that. That's why I don't buy comics today, because of their agenda. I'm not to get too political, but I'm just not with their agenda. Okay, bye. It was wild. I was like, oh damn, I didn't know you could do that. I wouldn't even know how to. It's hard for me to. Maybe that's his way, because it's hard for me to say goodbye on streams. It's hard for me to end the stream. Maybe that's his, like, forceful way of him just ending the stream. Like, if it's so hard for him to do it, he just, I'm just gonna fucking end it. I won't do the long goodbye. I won't even will a long goodbye. But I will do this. I have gone over. We've gone over for 15 minutes, almost 13, 15 minutes now. 15 minutes, come here right now. Okay, fight now, 15 minute now. Well, here, we don't have that much farther to go, though, do we? This is me doing my hard goodbye. But see how I'm rushing it a bit? If I'm rushing it, then I should stop, because I'm trying to complete the drawing. But this is supposed to be my calling card example of what you would get in the commission. 5 minutes now. But this is this is the ADHD, obsessive compulsive thing. Seeing all these blue lines, you want to touch them all. You want to touch all these blue lines because they are available to be inked on. Just remember, there's always tomorrow. Okay, so what does that mean now? What else can I work on when this stream is over? I need to work on something. Well, I can do a time lapse of the beast. Jason Lego, where do they live? Where do they live? Maybe you could start some sort of emergency near them before you stream. I'll just get a knife and start stabbing myself. It's like, I gotta end the stream. Oh, fuck, I am hurt. Blood. Oh shit, this stream I gotta go. Blood. Oh shit, blood. Oh shit, Jason Blood. Oh, Jason Blood. Oh, that's a character. Isn't that a character from DC, Jason Blood? That's Etrigan, isn't it? Jason Blood. Blood. I think I can hide my... I think I'm gonna hide my signature in here. Would it be rude to hide my signature in the character? Like right here? And write down blood. So what? Okay. Does anybody have Bill's address? Gone, gone, form of man, behold the demon. Blood. It's again! He lives again! How you doing, Batman? It's me, Etrigan. Etrigan the demon. Oh, speaking of comic book readings, Jared, do you follow... Oh man, I don't know what the channel name is. But there's a channel that reads, that does voice acting, audio comics, audio comic reading of Motu stuff. They were doing, it was mainly the old stuff, the old mini comics. But the recent one was a Freddie Williams Jr.'s reading. Comic book. Oh, I think this is it. Is this it? Oh yeah, this is the one. Masters of the Mini Comics Attribution. But this is the one I listened to the most. The Fall of Grayskull. It's the one with it's Thundercats and He-Man crossover. That's a TC He-Man. Thundercats He-Man crossover. The voice acting is some of it's really, most of it is decent, but some of them are really good. There's a Mumra. There's a guy that does Mumra that's pretty close. There's a guy, I think it's the same guy that does Panthro, but the Panthro is okay. It's not exact. But like here's this one. This is an old one, right? Masters of the Universe, The Powers of Grayskull. They have a pretty decent, pretty good. I see decent a lot. Pretty good Skeletor. But I wish they got to do their Prince Adam. I am Prince Adam. Fabulous powers were given to me by the sorceress, as I hold aloft my powerful sword and say, Damn, me man. I'm Prince Adam. And they'll use music from the show. So it's kind of like a cartoon. I mean, an audio reading, but if it was a cartoon, you could animate it if you wanted to. Phantom Pain, thank you very much. Gotta add some shadow here, right? Because this arm is casting a shadow. It's that easy. It's that easy. And then there needs to be a cast shadow on this swamp tit. You just apply it on. See, you can apply shadows like this because of how abstract this is, and you'll be all right. Things like this, you wanna define a bit, and then add your shadows. Add your shadows down there. You'll be okay. This is not that great, but it's okay. It's okay. Keep telling yourself it's okay. Guess we'll finish this at another time. I've taken 3 hours of your Monday night. Now some hours of your Tuesday night. I think mostly Tuesday night for Jared here. Brunson, Jason, everybody else I was watching, thank you very much. I'll try to, if I remember, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write down StreamYard links under here. See, here's some proof you're all witness. Oh, okay, that's fine. Thought I had some secret notes there. StreamYard link. This is my most recent list, so I'm gonna see it tomorrow, early tomorrow. Or remember to even look at the list. Do that. We'll do a StreamYard link for tomorrow if anybody wants to hop in, draw for a bit, or plug whatever ad they want to plug and plug. Please check out the StreamYard link. The Kickstarter link. The pinned post Kickstarter link for Sewer Boys 2. We are fully funded, but if you want a copy, it's still available for the low Kickstarter price. Just know, we haven't advertised this, but if you want the book, the sticker, and the bookmark for a special price, you got to get it now. It's not going to be this price anymore. This Kickstarter price is not going to be the standard price. For the most part. Will there be sales? Maybe. I don't know. Some of the creators will have books for sale after the Kickstarter, but will it be the same price? It might not be. I'm not excluding the sale time. They might have those artists might have a sale where they'll offer it for the same Kickstarter price, but would that happen immediately? Probably not. We'll show off the previous drawing that we did on the stream, which was X-Men Beast, pardon the down of the bag. We got this done earlier tonight at the beginning of the stream. That is the show. Thank you all for watching. I guess I'll play 20 seconds of of sounds. How's that? Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you next.
He knows cock.
You're pretty much just ripping a really big one.
I would like to order 100 dicks and 2 sweet teas.
Hot dogs!
2 poops.
Ooh. Oh. I don't want to hear about your meat.
Oh, there's a penis. Sorry.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you, fucking British bitch. I hate you, British, sick, disgusting thing. Think you're tough.
She's not a Christian! Everything's ungodly! Dark said it!
Kapooyah! Kapooyah!
GG Art World.
You're gonna look pretty funny trying to eat corn on a cob with no fucking teeth.
Later, Jared.
Sometimes a bitch will come earlier.
I want to be your friend.
Sheepy, 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 sheepy! Woo! Wop, bobble, papa, wop, bamboo. Tutti fruity, oh Rudy. Too fruity, juicy. Or juicy, fruity, fruity, fruity.
How you doing, Bob? How you doing, Bob?
Always doing too much. Boy, is this alcohol? Acting like a kid is alcohol.
There's no baseball and crying.
Indo Trollo, comprendo?
Oh, well.
Dun, 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 dun,